Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Provost Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Karen, I'm trying not to yawn this morning.
It's hard to do on a Monday morning.
Oh, man, it's a great Monday morning. We'll dig into the weekend here in a little bit. But
Yes.
That's what I always love about being on the show with you. I get to, recap the weekend.
Yes.
Y'all don't know it, but Karen is kind of like my behind-the-scenes counselor on Mondays.
We talk about the real stuff before we get on camera.
Yeah, and for $200 a month, we've had to raise the price for inflation. $200 a month, you get the behind the scenes here on Good Morning Huntsville. So join today, and $200 a month. We'll make sure it all just goes to Karen. She deserves it.
Absolutely.
Just
Thank you. I
kidding.
appreciate it.
Hey, welcome in. 401. Y'all missed episode 400. It was
That
Friday.
was Billy's day.
It was Billy's day. It was a fun day, but 400 episodes, and now we can got through 400. Now we got to get to 500.
Yes. And can you believe the year's almost over?
Yeah. What is it? November 25th? Mm-hmm. That's really scary.
I heard on the news this morning, 29 days until Christmas. Have you bought any Christmas gifts yet?
None.
Me either.
I love the fact that we have children now because you just shower them with the presents.
Right.
And then mom and dad don't expect to get anything.
Right.
And that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
I had the most joy. I mean, Christmases are always joyful, but I feel like the first Christmas I had with little Braylon, that was some immense joy. Although she was really tiny. I mean, she was only like a month old.
Yeah.
Let me backpedal. It was that second Christmas.
Right.
Because then she kind of knew what was going on
And
a
she
little
could
bit
walk
more.
and open and get excited about stuff.
Yeah, she was getting there. She still wasn't walking yet, but she was getting there. And that Christmas was really special. I'll never forget just showering her with presents.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is so cool. This is what it must have felt like for our mom and dad.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it again this year. I'm not looking forward to the dent in the wallet,
Right.
So no more credit cards, by the way. Those are gone. And they better be gone because you guys gave me a debt consolidation loan. The first thing I did when those funds were in there from that loan, Karen, is I said, pay off, pay off, pay off, pay off. And I paid off every single credit card.
Yep.
And I will never again
Isn't that a great feeling?
touch
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's a great film, but now I owe you guys for like 5 years.
Yeah. Well, at least it's only 5 years. If you'd have done it the other way, you'd have been paying on that for
Yeah.
probably 30 years.
30, 32. Well, let's just be honest. I'd probably be in my grave, and
Yeah.
you guys would be sucking money out of my life insurance, or they would be sucking money out of my life insurance
Yeah.
policy. Hey, well, welcome in, though. Episode 401 as we get rolling here on a very, very non-mimosa.
Again, another non-mimosa Monday.
Non-mundane. It's a good Monday. We're very thankful for this day. We want to welcome you in. Thanks for joining us and helping us write a new chapter in our city's history today. A beautiful day to get out and enjoy things. It was a kind of a mild morning getting up today, a little bit of fog in the air, but it's going to clear out. We'll have highs today in the low 80s. It should end up being a beautiful day. As always, we want to give a big shout out, Paulie, the gallery. Paul, we love you, man. Appreciate you. Go by and see Paul for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. It's Paul Ole over at the gallery. Also, big shout out to our friend Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. It's Elliot Herzlich. Again, you can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com. And we've got a really fun show lined up today as we are here with Karen Denman of Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your, I don't know if we can say like financial partner, but we can, I guess.
Yes, we are. We'd like to be your financial partner.
Yeah, financial friend. How about
Yes.
that? Yeah,
There you go.
Financial friend. Because sometimes your partner, you're like, see you later, partner, and you leave. That's not Walker County Federal.
Yeah.
You guys are like, come on in. Was there any flack about the cookies last week since we talked about it? Did anything air out over there at the Cred?
Well, over at the union, I'm still not allowed to cook the cookies. So
Okay.
we still have some cookies, but I didn't bake them. So there you go.
What? I have to bring this up because we got to start talking food already this morning. What is the dough of choice? Are you guys going just straight up regular dough every week? Are you changing it up? What is that?
Well, when you buy
situation
in
look
bulk
like?
from Spunkmeyer, I think it's all one flavor in the box. So we've had chocolate chip.
Where do
this
you
whole
get it
time.
from? So it's Otis Spunkmeyer, but do you order directly from them? Mm-hmm. So,
Yes.
boy, they've got the monopoly not only on the oven but on the dough as
I mean,
well.
you could cook different cookies in it, but they bake differently. So I think these are made specifically for this oven, and there's specific directions. And when it says 13 minutes, don't leave them in 14 minutes because then you get turned off cookie duty.
Yeah, can you still eat them at least?
Yeah, you can still eat them.
Are you eating the cookies,
I
Karen?
am. I like the dough better than the cookies, though.
You have motivated me, Karen, because you've taken really good care of yourself. And, I'm sitting here seeing all these folks online. Jason Barfield at the university, he's walking every day now. And I'm taking classes online at ORU. And Oral Roberts University is very strict about, they call it the whole man. And it's mind, body, and spirit. And it's like just taking care of everything. Well, they're big on health there. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of worried, like, if I don't start doing better, I may fail the college because they're big on taking care of yourself. So yesterday I go out, and I brought all this up because you've motivated me. Jason's motivated. I've seen you guys taking better care of yourself, and I'm like, man, I need to get after it. And then I see this graphic the other day that says, you get out of breath walking upstairs, you don't have energy to do this, you ache and pain all over, and it said, and you're 50 and you haven't taken care of yourself, the only one to blame is you. And I saw that graphic and my jaw dropped because I said, I'm 40 and I feel like all of that.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing these things about, like, Jason exercising, taking care of himself, walking, and of course you. And then Oral Roberts has really pushed me in that. So long story short, yesterday I'm in this health class. You remember a health class growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Someone told me that they're doing away with PE in some public schools.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Huh.
Like, that's got to
I
be
haven't heard
against
that.
the law. Kids need to be out running
I didn't
around.
like PE.
I loved it.
I didn't like to run or do any of that stuff.
What
I
did-
wasn't athletic, so.
What did you do at PE class?
I mean, I did what I was supposed to do, but I didn't like it.
See, I remember back in the day, you had to, like, go to your local sporting goods store. This was us in Georgetown anyways. You had to go to the local Georgetown Sporting Goods is what it was called. There was the only one guy in town that could do this. He had the monopoly on it. And you'd get your gym, and they had the specific shirts that you had to buy that had the Eagle logo. You had to get the shorts, and you had to get your name, I guess, pressed onto the shirts. And there was only one guy in town that did it. That dude had the monopoly on
Yep, he
everything.
did.
Well, I'm sitting here, and like I said, ORU is very strict about this stuff, Karen. And this health class that I'm doing, and it's like, how do you do a health class online? Got to be very disciplined. And so I'm doing this yesterday. I had to do this assessment, and that's what this class has been. It's like a precursor to more health classes down the road. But this term, it's like an assessment thing. And so, needless to say, and I'm not proud of this. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but I've failed every assessment. Not like I'm going to fail the class,
Right.
but I've got 100 because I do the work. But the overall assessment, it's like poor, very poor. And it's been a wake-up call for me. And so I did the assessment yesterday for like cardiovascular stuff, and it said go walk a mile as fast as you can, and then you do all these different formulas and stuff. And bottom line is,
Did you go walk a mile?
I did. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I didn't get out of breath. I mean, I can walk pretty good distance now and
Yeah.
not get out of breath or whatever. I walked that mile in 16 minutes 11 seconds. I thought that was great.
That is pretty good.
Well, not according to the
Yeah.
assessment.
Really?
Nope, not at all. In fact, it was poor to very poor. For someone 40 years old, the excellent was around 13 minutes. I was 3 minutes. And then based on that, and then my heart rate, and then also my, what do they call it, your BMI, I did all that. And then the family history, you add up all these points. I mean, I guess these folks have really figured all this stuff
Yeah.
out. So you add up the hereditary part of it, you add up your age, you take into consideration this mile and how fast you walked it and all that. I was at a moderate risk of cardiovascular issues. And I've been telling Bridget, like, I need to change my lifestyle big time. And so I'm not making this all doom and gloom. I have been slowly
I mean,
doing
at least
things.
at least you walked. You know, some people don't take the initiative to do anything. So, I mean, I give you an A just because you did what they said.
Well, I got 100 because I did
Yeah.
what they asked to do. But I want to get 100 in life, not just on
Right,
the test. And
right.
it's really a wake up. And here's the inspiration. You know, we always lift folks up and encourage people. Here's the inspiration. Don't wait until January. You know, God's ordained time for us. We don't know when that's going to come. But you know what? We can definitely work hard to take better care of ourselves. And I'm saying this to myself. I say a lot of things. I go back and listen. And I'm talking to you, man. I'm talking to you. We got to take better care of ourselves and you know, latch on to people that are doing it, because just like you, Karen, you know, I know there were some things and you said, I've got to start taking better care of myself, and you've done it, and it's not easy, is it?
It's not.
It's like you got to have the self-discipline to do it. On those credit union cookie Fridays,
Right.
you know, 1 cookie, 2 cookies. Me, it's like 12 cookies. Can't do it. Got to have self-discipline. But that's just kind of some inspiration this morning, is think about your family. I'm thinking about, that's been my motivator. Of course, Bridget, I love my wife dearly, but it's my children. I want to make sure that my children, that I get to live to see them grow up, and, you know, especially because we chose to have children very late in life. We didn't follow that 25, 30-year-old pathway. We decided to wait until we're 40. But, well, Bridget's she reminds me that she still has 6 years of childbearing, you know, going on. And, sweetheart, I love you. But after this weekend,
Yeah. 2 kids is enough.
yeah, let's wait. Let them grow up a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then,
So they can help out with the little ones if you decide to have more.
yeah, this weekend was just, God bless you, sweetheart. I said, Pastor had asked me to give a little 5-minute sermon on Sunday, kind of what we're thankful for. Called it like a sermonette. And the first thing I said, Bridget's out of town. My babies are with me. And Bridget has never been away for like a weekend on her own since we've had children. So she needed that. She deserved it. And about 24 hours after she was gone, I was calling her. I was like, when are you coming back? It was a fun time.
You are
though.
loved, Bridget.
Yeah, you were very much loved.
And needed.
I said, I have a whole new level of respect for my wife. And now I know what she's going through whenever she calls me. And for a better term of words, get home right now. I know what that means now.
Yes, exactly.
So, I love you, sweetheart. All right. Well, hey, we're rocking and rolling this morning. We're so thankful to have you. Hey, we have our friend Pamela joining us this morning Pamela Pruitt joining us from Walker County Master Gardeners with us today. And it's cool how things work out, because I was driving by and I saw a sign on the side of the road that said something about a plant sale or something going on. And I said, I've never heard of them before. And so I put in a phone call a while back, and then the connection was made. So we're going to learn more about their great organization.
They've been around a long time. Yeah.
And I thought of it, too, because my mother has a green thumb. She has never, a plant in her care has never died. We have heirloom plants that go back like 3 generations.
I wish I could say that. I need your assistance, Pam.
Yeah, so they know what's going on, and my mom, I don't know how she does it, but she plants, when she touches them, they turn to gold. Like nothing happens to them. And this fern that's been on the front porch for years, I asked her one day, where'd that come from? Oh, it was Nanny's mother's, da-da-da. I was like, Mom, that's like 3 generations that thing has been in our family. I think you can trace it back like 200 years.
Yeah.
I think at some point the plant has to die.
Good.
So we'll talk here with Pamela Pruitt in just a few moments. Hey, we don't have a keyword yet. We'll think of something during the break, so make sure you stay locked in. You can go ahead, though, and get a jump on that. We have a way of moving your entries into the keyword, so go ahead and text us just your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. Again, that number is 936-339-0139. Do us a big favor, if you don't mind, hit that like button, hit share, and let us know that you are out there today. Let us know what you're thankful for, as we will be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're going to be off Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving, but through these next 3 days, let's really focus on what we're thankful for as we continue to lift up this community and promote all things good. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Pamela joins us when we come back. Stay with us. There's a lot happening here on a marvelous Monday, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Vanna. I'm thankful for my family. Jesus, my friends, my church, my school, all of the rest the Lord has given me.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm. Support for spiritradio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit spiritradio.fm and tap donate today.
All right, Huntsville, welcome back at us. You're up and moving around today. 66 degrees this morning. Make sure you take a butter knife out the front door with you because that humidity is thick, 96%. But that's the way it always is around here. Nothing new. Today, a high of 81, a beautiful day today. And if you're already off for Thanksgiving and maybe you get off this whole week, if you're lucky, it is a beautiful, beautiful week lined up. In fact, on Thanksgiving Day, how about this? A high of 64 degrees and partly sunny. You couldn't ask for a better holiday coming up here to spend time with your friends and family. Tonight, going to be a little chilly, 46. We are going to get into the 30s as the week goes on. The high only on Friday is going to be 58. So make sure you have a light jacket and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful fall weather. Well, hey, friends, it's always good to have new friends join our show. You know, we are 401 episodes into this now, and we couldn't be able to be here without our foundation sponsors, such as Walker County Federal Credit Union here on a Monday. But, hey, I want to welcome in, how about this, Miss Pamela Pruitt. She is the intern coordinator for the Walker County Master Gardener. So good to have you, Pamela.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
You're very welcome. I drove by, saw a sign one day that said plant sell, and I said, what is this? And I saw y'all's name on it. It said the Walker County Master Gardeners. And so I started digging around on Facebook and found your Facebook page. And I said, you know, we need to have y'all on sometime.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
I appreciate you coming on. Let us know, just Pam, I know you're the intern coordinator, but let us know just a little bit about you and kind of how you got to Huntsville, and tell us everything except your Social Security number. No, I'm just kidding. But let us know a little bit about you.
I moved to Huntsville in December of 2003 after retiring, and I've been here since then. I came to town not knowing anyone except my boyfriend, now husband. And we moved here because he was working for TDC after retiring from the military. So I stayed retired one full year, and then I went to work for TDC for 10 years and retired again. So after retiring the second time, I thought, I need a hobby. I really need a hobby. And I met this wonderful lady, Annie Kelly. I'm sure some of these people out here know her. And she was with Master Gardeners. And she said, well, why don't you join the Master Gardeners? And I said, what on earth is that? And she said, it's a great group of people that get together every week. We dig in the soil, we get our hands dirty, we have plant sales, we have training classes, and it's just a great way to meet people that have the same interests. So that's what I did. I joined the class in 2018. I was the president in 2020 on the executive board, and I enjoyed that position very well. So now I'm into the intern training. And the lady that did it before me did it for 20 years. And she retired, and I gladly took over her position. Master Gardeners got started back in 2001.
For here in Walker County.
In Walker County. And they're nationwide. They're not just in Walker County. They're everywhere. Each county in Texas has a Master Gardener program. And the program is run by Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Office, and that's where we get all of our information from. We're based on research, not what you hear on TikTok or
Yeah.
or these other places giving you these examples on how to kill your ants and stuff. Everything we do is research based.
Have you ever heard of something called 7 Dust?
Oh yes, oh, yes. Uh-huh.
So my grandpa used to kill ants with 7 Dust and gasoline.
Exactly. Yeah.
And my grandmother would be so upset with him because, of course, they had St. Augustine grass. Well, gasoline and St. Augustine don't mix, and so all over the yard there'd be these little circular holes everywhere from dead patches of grass.
Exactly.
Did you know coming in, Pam? Did you have a green thumb? Did you always love just being around? I mean, how did you get into this? I know you gave us a little insight,
I grew up, my parents always had a garden in their backyard, a huge garden. So we would help water and pick vegetables and stuff like that, but I never got into vegetable gardening. My grandmother always did flowers and tropical plants, so that's what I got into, is raising tropical plants and flowers. And that's what my preference is. I don't grow a garden at home because I like things that are pretty.
there you go.
We'll just buy our stuff from Kroger.
My mother has some plant. Apparently, it's like from Hawaii or something, and it grows like this. And maybe you'll know what it is. If not, it's. I'm bad at describing, but it grows like a stem, and then these beautiful white flowers come out. I think it's what they make the Hawaiian lace out of.
Yeah.
And that plant,
Plumeria.
and
It's
that's
a plumeria.
Plumeria. That's exactly what
Yep.
it is. And that's another one of these plants that somehow has been in our family for a long, long time.
Right. They're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful.
Well, let us know a little bit more. There's so many things that you guys do, and I love the opportunity. We'll talk a little bit about the intern program and how folks can get involved, but let us know about some of the events and those kind of things that go on.
Every year we have 2 plant sales, and they are the second weekend in March and the second weekend in October. The intern class helps plant every single seed on the plants that we sell for our spring sale. They plant our tomato seeds, our strawberries, our beans. They plant everything, and that's part of their learning process. We do buy some plants from out of the area, like trees. They come from East Texas. Our roses come from East Texas, but the majority of everything that we do is either propagated right there or we have purchased outside.
Wonderful. Well, so, it's you were talking to me kind of during the break about the intern program and how folks can get involved. This is a great opportunity, especially for somebody that may be a retiree, but anybody I would assume is welcome.
Exactly.
Let us know a little bit more about the intern program.
Okay, the intern program is a 15-week course that begins in the middle of January, and it goes through the end of April. It is 15 weeks of classes that are led by Texas A&M University professors, Sam Houston State University professors, and I do have master gardeners that have advanced training in certain areas, and they help with the classes. The classes are from like 12:30 to whenever the speaker's finished. They take a weekly test, they answer a survey, and all this information goes to A&M, and they keep up with all this information. The interns are required to have 50 hours of classroom time and 50 hours of volunteer time, which they get that by coming out Thursday mornings and planting and working in the gardens. And once they do that and they achieve their hours and pass their classes, excuse me.
Oh, it's okay.
We have a large celebration for them. They get a Master Gardener name tag. They get their wonderful T-shirt that has Master Gardeners on it. And they also get a certificate saying they passed the class. We also teach this class at the prisons, but the inmates that take these classes get a horticulture license.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it spreads out that way. We do go to some of the schools and present programs. We have library programs several times during the year that are free to the public, and we encourage you to come to those. You'll learn a few things and meet some friends.
How many folks would you say are involved with the Walker County Master Gardeners?
We have about 76 paid members, and we have usually about 35 or so that come out every week and work in the gardens. Now, what we do in our gardens, we keep a garden going all year round, and all of the fruits and vegetables that we grow are donated to either the Good Shepherd Mission, Meals on Wheels, and the Senior Center, and we provide them food all year round.
So if there's somebody out there this morning, thinking maybe they don't know anything about plants, but they've had interest. I loved our house growing up because Mom always had plants every. In fact, to this day, she still does. And it just made the house have a better air to
absolutely,
it.
Absolutely.
Better somebody saying, I've always wanted that. Like me, I'm horrible. I don't have I buy my wife a plant, and she and I both need to learn how to take better care of them. You know, orchid is like supposed to be not
easy.
One of the easy ones. Well, every orchid we ever buy dies.
You're overwatering. You're overwatering.
Just a little ice cube is what somebody told us.
Exactly.
But how? So this could be for somebody that just wants to be. Maybe they don't know anything about growing plants.
We have people that come in that know a lot about gardening and just want to learn more, and we have some people that come in that don't know anything, and they learn a lot, and it's a hands-on experience. So they come out knowing how to plant their own gardens at home. And a lot of people that have moved to Huntsville have purchased property where they can have gardens. And we encourage people to do the raised beds, because the raised beds, as you get older, it's easier to pick your vegetables. And we have vegetable beds for the interns that they're required to plant after our spring sale, and they keep up with that and take notes and do a presentation on what they did to get that garden to grow when we have our presentation and the big dinner at the end.
For me, you know, this is something I'd be interested in, because my mom and dad were both very good gardeners. We had gardens growing up, and in fact, we had 2 acres of property, and 1 acre was just devoted to Dad's gardens. He went and bought a Troy-built tiller, loved tilling up the garden. Yeah. We had asparagus, we had cucumbers, we had, don't get me started on the string beans, because I hated having to pick those things every year. But as I get older now, I'm like, as a child, I'm like, great. But we canned stuff, and I feel bad because I didn't pick up, even though I did it, I developed an interest, but I didn't pick up how to do it. And I think, you know, joining an organization like you guys would be so important, because I have questions about, how do I plant tomatoes? When do I plant tomatoes?
Exactly.
And we lost my dad back in June, and those are questions that he could have answered, but I never really dug into that.
Well, the majority of the people that are out there have been out there for many years, and they have answers. They have answers.
What's some of the joy? Again, Pamela Pruitt joining us this morning. She is the intern coordinator with the Walker County Master Gardeners. What's some of the joy? Maybe highlight some of the things you've learned just being here now, and some of the joy that you found through the organization.
Well, I enjoy being around people. I enjoy the teaching aspect of it, being in the office setting. In the beginning, I was out there digging in the weeds and pulling up stuff and helping with the planting. But my preference is to be with the people and to visit and to encourage them to keep doing what they're doing and keep coming back.
I know someone may ask this, and if I'm throwing this at you, I apologize, but you had mentioned there is a fee. Is that, what is it? I would assume it's pretty easy fee.
Well, the fee for the class is $175. Right. We have an $80 textbook that's written by Texas A&M AgriLife that everyone gets, and the fee also includes paying for some of our speakers that come out. Some of them do require payment if they're retired, and some of them require travel money. So we do have to pay some of our speakers. And then part of that goes into background checks, et cetera, because we do background checks.
And where do y'all have y'all's meetings at, and kind of the frequency of the meetings?
Okay, we have a monthly meeting the first Wednesday of every month at the AgriLife office at 102 Tam Road. Now, we're not having one in December, but everyone's encouraged to attend those so they can keep up with how much money we have, what we're doing with our money, what we're building, what's going on. So we encourage our master gardeners to come out just for those meetings, so they'll be in the know.
There's something that just popped into my head that my mom also grew, and I don't know if it's a thing around here. African violets. My mom was big on these, and I would love to, you know, get this. I really would. I would love to get something like this going here in Huntsville. And the reason I say it is, growing up, my grandmother had them, and I never even knew what they were. And these little these violets, you could take a piece of them and transplant them, and they'd grow like wildfire. Yes. And then you could take, my mom was telling me, it was funny, we were talking about this, it was so funny because we were talking about this, I didn't even think about you coming on the show, and I should have told Mom, like, hey, we're going to be talking plants on Monday. But she would take toothpicks and pollinate those things.
Oh, yeah.
And you could cross the colors and all sorts of things.
Exactly.
So this is where I'm leading with this. If somebody had an idea of something that maybe they'd like to get going in the community, would that be something they would approach you guys with?
They could talk to our propagators. We have a specific group of people that do propagation, and they can help with that.
Awesome. Okay. Well, again, it is the Walker County Master Gardeners. They've got a beautiful Facebook page, by the way. We put a link up there. It's facebook.com/Walker County Master Gardeners. Pamela Pruitt is in charge of the intern coordination. What does it take to be an intern? A willingness to be there?
A willingness to be there, to read your chapters, to do your test, to pay attention, and to do your volunteer hours. And, some people take the class because they want to remain with Master Gardeners, and then we have some that want to just get knowledge so they can do their own gardens. But we encourage everybody to stay and play with us in the dirt.
What is maybe some of the most interesting things that you've learned, or I guess the organization has grown? Can you think of anything kind of off the top of your head? Or maybe the most challenging things that you guys grow?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Tomatoes. But we grow okra, tomatoes, you name it, we grow it. And the fall garden has been planted for distribution as well. So we have a brand new building that we're working on for our Master Gardener group to have their own office space. We share office space with the County Commissioner's office and with the AgriLife office, but we have our own building now, and we're looking forward to getting that together and having our own space out there.
Wonderful. Well, Pamela, anything else? We've covered a lot here today, and we definitely want to continue to promote the great work that you guys are doing. Is there anything else that maybe you can think of that kind of slipped your mind possibly?
Well, the mission of Walker County Master Gardeners is to provide research-based horticulture education while promoting environmental stewardship via community volunteerism, delivered by a dedicated and skilled volunteer network.
Awesome. All right. Well, it is Miss Pamela Pruitt, and I'm actually excited. I really do want to get to know you guys a little bit more, and we're going to take some excerpts from this interview, and I'll put an article out there and generate some more information. So thankful to have you on today.
It was a pleasure.
We want to get folks involved. Community involvement, I know, is huge for y'all.
Exactly.
All right. Well, there she is, Pamela Pruitt. If you see her around town, go up and give her a hug, tell her you appreciate her, and we'll keep promoting the good here in our community, just like our friends at the Walker County Master Gardeners. I did have one final question. When's the next event that's coming up?
The next event will be in March.
In March.
In March.
And
Now,
y'all do those out at the fairgrounds?
No, we do everything at the gardens.
Oh, okay.
That's where we have our sales. Now, in February, we will have a tree giveaway. Now, they're little tiny saplings that the Texas A&M Forestry Group brings to us, and we advertise that on Facebook, and the community can come out, and for a small donation, they get all these little trees to plant on their property.
Wonderful.
And they come once a year.
I just found my wife has been wanting a magnolia tree forever, and I found one at H-E-B for like $32. It's called what is it, something gem, like a tiny gem. I forget what it's called. But it's a small one that only grows to, I say small, it grows to like 20 to 25 feet tall, 15 feet wide. Well, I planted that thing in the front yard, okay? I was so happy. It looked beautiful. I woke up the next morning. It was gone.
No.
The deer ate it.
Of course they did.
Yeah, so went back and got another one, put a fence around it.
Fence around it.
It's been perfectly fine.
Yay.
So, well, again, Pamela Pruitt with the Walker County Master Gardeners. Support this great organization and all the work that they are doing, and we so much appreciate them. Pamela, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Well, we'll step aside. We'll take a break, friends, as we continue promoting the good here in our community. So make sure that you stay with us, and we will continue to celebrate all the wonderful things, just like our friends from the Walker County Master Gardeners. Do want to remind you, please text in today if you are want to enter in our contest. We'll find something to give away. I've got something somewhere. Text us at 936-339-0139. We'll step aside. We'll take a brief break. We'll be back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
What box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliott.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliott's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliott really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliott's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliottjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Hi, my name's Wesley, and I'm thankful for Great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my family and everyone I know.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm.
All right, friends, back at it. Hey, we had a couple of guests drop in and say hello to us today, and we definitely always love having, hold on, I'm trying to adjust a few things here. We always love having our friend, none other than the Miss Rodeo. Hold on, ready, Delphina? Delphina's become a rock star at this show, by the way. At first she says, Rob, I don't know about coming on, and then watch this. Bam, there she is, Delphina. Good morning. And Sonia joining us. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, hold that up a little bit closer. There you go. Well, it's good to see you on again. I know we want to give we need to start having like some intro music. Dun, 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 dun. We need to have an update. Delphina, let us know a little bit about what you guys have been working on. We had you on the show a couple of weeks ago. This is very important for restaurant business owners here in our community, especially those with food trucks. Let us know what you've been working on.
I'm doing a petition to get my food truck on 80 and 247 wet. At this point right now is dry. So we're trying to get signatures. So far we have 1,700.
I mean, this includes everything. If somebody wanted to go out and have like a little glass of wine or something, right?
Yes.
They couldn't even do that right now in some of these areas, correct? So,
off of 247 and 980, and that crossway right across the street where the Smileys is, and there's a liquor store, and then to the left of that, all of that is wet. And so the petition is basically to rezone that whole area, or even get the option to be rezoned. And the first step is gaining 6,000 signatures.
Yeah, and I know Delphina's still a ways to go. You have been out hitting the road hard, though. In fact, just got another signature a while ago. But you know, right now, where are you at? Around 1,700? Is that right?
About 1,700, yes.
1,700. And
Yes.
so still a ways to go. And this all has to be done within the next month, right?
Yes, December 30th.
December the 30th. What brought this to your attention? You know, I know you talked about it a couple of weeks ago, but obviously, you know, having the food truck there, this does provide a damper to a lot of folks trying to make a living.
So the business there, it's not good. Like I don't even make money to pay the insurance and the taxes in there.
And this is where you're talking about the food court
Yes,
over there,
the
right?
food court, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this initiative would not only help you, but it would bring other people to the food court as well.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So again, sign this petition. Delphina has been working hard. Delphina, one thing I love about you is just your family. You guys have a heart of gold. This is a lady who gets up before many of us. She probably goes to sleep after many of us. She's got children. She's got grandbabies. And she's working hard, and she loves this community. Delphina, you're working 6+ days. You're probably working 8 days a week, and you don't realize it, you know. But just let us know a little bit more about just the community response so far and some other ways that you're trying to get people to sign this.
So if you don't want to come to the restaurant, we have anywhere you see me with this. Now this is what anywhere that you see me, I have this. So if you live in the city limits, within the city limit, and you register voter, you can come to me. But if not, you can take a sheet and help me fill it out. They do have to live in the city limits, and they have to be registered voters. And if you want me also come to you, just send me a text message, and I'll come to you.
And Sonia, talk about your involvement. How did you get involved in kind of some of the efforts you're helping with?
We've just been good friends, and she reached out to me and asked if I would help her get these signatures. So, and I did not realize how hard it would be to get people to come. I think the first weekend I set up in front of Shenanigans. I put all over Facebook and all over social media. I just parked out there all day, and I only got like 18 signatures. Wow. And I think just people don't understand. They don't know what I was doing. I had signs, but that wasn't as good of an outcome as I thought it was going to be. So now I've posted everywhere. If I've posted my phone number, if I need to come to you, I'll come to you. Or like I said, I've got a lot of friends that are given these sheets. There's 15 signature blocks on each sheet. So I have a couple friends trying to get that, accumulate those for me. But basically, I tell everybody either walk into Rodeo Restaurant and sign the petition, or give me a call and I'll meet you. I mean, I'm the same way. I've got it. I just carry that with me and ask. I was in Walgreens the other day, and the guy, we were both waiting there, and I was like, "Hey, are you a registered voter?"
he goes like this. Oh,
and he
why do you
signed
ask?
it. Yes, and he signed it, and I was like, "Hey, great, that's one more." So, you know, and today my daughter and I, Sophia, are going to walk Forest Hills and knock on our neighbors' doors. So. It's just a lot of footwork.
Yeah, I think sometimes. So here's something. You know, I think sometimes people they may get nervous because they think, oh, an adult drink, a beverage, this and that. Not everybody's out there doing things bad. It's okay to have a glass of wine once in a while, or enjoy a beverage with your food. There's nothing wrong with that. I think some people are nervous because they're like, well, I don't want to support this because I don't want people running around driving and doing. That's not what it is. And the reality is, these initiatives help small businesses and restaurant owners in our community. And so I want to encourage you, sign this and help Delphina, and let's help our community. It's nothing bad. It's something that is a good thing for people and for these restaurants in our community.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's not just the food truck right there where 8247 is. All those dry spots, there's a map out there that you can actually Google it, and it's there. So there's all the dry spots areas that everything on the city limits will become wet. Yeah. And I think you're 100% right on that, where you said that, because people do think, I don't want any more drugs. Well, this is not about that. Like, also, right across the street from me, there's a liquor store. So it's not like I'm doing something like illegal, like something like it's gonna make you drunk. You see what I'm saying? Like, but people think it that way. Like, that's the only response that I get. I don't want any more places that sell alcohol. And it's not that I'm trying to do something extra to it. That will help the economy. Like, it will help me a lot.
Yeah.
But it also help, like right there on 2821, where the Subway is? Okay, all the strip center, you've seen it, it's always empty. Like, there has nobody there. I guarantee you, if this goes in, it will fill up. Because right there, they can have that one is dry right there too.
Yeah, and that's
Right,
something.
and it's just an outdated zoning, I mean, it's just needs to be revamped because, right, so it's like hindering a lot of other businesses, so it's not just for margaritas and beer when you come have a taco at Rodeo Food Truck.
Yes.
It's to rezone it and, get us up to date.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Hey, I support Delphina and the hard work that she does, and that's what Huntsville's about, is loving on people and supporting people. And when Karen approached me, and I've known Delphina for years, Delphina's given back so much to this community. It's time for Huntsville to give back. We've seen the tragedy of losing restaurants in this community. In fact, just two more. We saw it happen now with our friends over at Tom Fullery's, who shut down, and then Summer Lane Coffee shut down. Yes. And I hate to see that. This is one of these initiatives where you can ensure that you keep good places going, and not only going, but expanding. I know your location over by Hobby Lobby has done well. Every time I go in there, it's very busy, but you're trying to grow and you're trying to do more things to support your family. Delphina, I love you, and I'm going to speak on behalf of you. You don't want to work 6-7 days a week. You want some time off. Yeah. You've earned it. You've worked your tail off, and eventually I know that you want to find some time off.
Eventually, we're not there yet.
Yeah, so support her and Tilio and their family. I say this and I mean this. You have such a beautiful family, and your children are always so respectful. And then everyone that works there, I always ask, are you Delphina's daughter? Are you Delphina's son? Because everybody feels like family over there, right? They might as well be, huh?
Yes.
So, well, support this initiative. Again, you can get a hold of Delphina. Delphina, they can reach you at the restaurant. Is that the best place to kind of connect? Or if they need to get your information, do they call there? How do you want to give out your information?
I do have my cell phone out there, so it's on there. My cell phone is 832-495-1004. They can text me. They can call me. Well, most of the time I'm working, so I don't, but I do reply to text messages.
Yeah,
Yes.
say that.
Yeah.
Hold on one
Or I
second.
can give my number as well.
Yeah, here, let's do this a little bit slower. Delphina, what is yours again?
832
Okay, 832
495
495
1004.
1004 or
936
okay
662 6909.
6909. Perfect. Man, those sound like some rap songs. Call 832-495-1005. Let's sign this petition and hit the flow. I don't even know what that means. That doesn't even make sense.
So, essentially, I just thought of this. You're kind of the voice for everybody because you know what I mean? We're the only ones out there really trying to get it rezoned, but you would be helping so many people. There's
Yeah.
probably other businesses that want to do it, but just don't really take the time and call their friends and say, hey, help me.
Remember the first day when you said, I got this, Delphina? What did I tell you? It is not easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, yeah, no, I just, or I was like, oh, no problem. Because she said, a lot of people. And I was like, yeah. And then it was like, oh, crap.
Yes.
6,000 by when?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then just to get people to stop, and then you have to explain because they have the pen in their hand. They're like, no, what is this? What does this mean? Like they don't want to go against something. And I just try to make it as simple as possible. We're just trying to rezone outdated zoning, guidelines. And
We're not taking your credit card.
No,
we're
we're
not sending you junk
right.
mail.
We're just trying to bring us into 2024, like Karen said.
Sure.
So.
Well, let's support this. If you see these two ladies around town or other people, please support this, and let's continue to lift up local businesses here in our community. I think it's so important. Delphina, you're always welcome on the show, so you know that. You're a friend of the program.
you.
In fact, we're going to start having you on. Karen said she's going to take 2 months off, and it'll just be you now. So we'll give you an honorary WCFCU badge. Is that okay, Karen? We'll give her a name tag.
There you go.
So, yeah, she'll represent Walker County Federal. No, I'm just kidding. Well, thank you. Sonny, thank you for coming in as well today.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thank
it very
you for
much.
having us.
Just put the number on there, 832-495-1004, or call 936-662-6909.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what I'm going to give away today? I realized I have one more. Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek. I'm giving away one more pass today. We were so generous. I had a ton of them, and a lady called in, and from the bottom of our sweet little hearts, Billy and I on Friday, I get so choked up thinking about it. We gave away 5, Delphina.
Oh, wow.
We gave away 5 because we said, wait a minute. She goes, yeah, I'll take my children. And we said, wait a minute, children? Because we had 2 we were giving. She goes, yeah, I have 3 children. And I said, all right, we'll give away 4. And then Billy goes, well, what about her husband? I said, well, I don't want to ask the lady if she's married or not. She didn't tell me. But she was, and so we gave her 5. So we're giving away 1. I have 1 left. One Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek ticket. It was funny here at the church because the pastor said, "You're giving away Lone Star Light?" I said, No, we're giving away Lone Star Lights
tickets.
Yeah, so text
So
in.
what do they have to do to win?
All you got to do is text in your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. We'll give that away. So
Awesome blossom.
all right, we're going to take a break, and Karen will rejoin us when we come back. Again, our Mondays brought to you by our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your experts for all things financial here in our community, whether it's personal or commercial. You need a loan? Hey, call up Walker County Federal Credit Union. They're competitive on their rates. And guess what? They offer more than that. They can do car warranties. They've got insurance services, the whole nine. If there's something they can't do, they're going to point you in the right direction. We'll take one final break. Karen and I will close it up when we come back. Stay with us. This is your show on a Monday. It is Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Okay, wait. This is Deborah Wyan, and this Thanksgiving I am thankful for my family and my church family.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm. Support for spiritradio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit spiritradio.fm and tap Donate today.
Continuing on this morning, as we're about to wrap up here in the final segment, big shout out to Delphina Soya for coming on here a little bit ago and get out and support this petition and help them out. Let's help out local business here in town. Hey, today is National... Hey, this is for me today. Today's National Play with Dad Day.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so...
so take the day off and go home and play with the kids.
Well, I love them.
Yeah, not that much.
No, I do. I would if I could, but it's National Play with Dad Day today. That's wonderful. It's also National Parfait Day. Ooh, it's National Parfait Day. Sounds kind of prestigious. Hey, when's the last time you've had a parfait, Karen?
It's been a while.
Well, if you'd like a little extra in your parfait, make sure to sign the petition.
That's right. Y'all come by trivia tonight. And as we always do on Monday nights, we play trivia at Rodeo. Delphina is very gracious and hosts that. So you can also sign there.
That's became like a staple of Huntsville.
Yes, it has.
The trivia queens of Huntsville.
Yes, and bingo on Wednesday.
Are y'all doing that too? Do y'all do the bingo?
Denise does the bingo on Wednesdays.
Boys, this is like a little... it's going to turn into a full-time job. You're going to
It is, pretty much, yeah. But we enjoy it.
Hey, just because Christmas is around the corner, I just wanted to remind you, it is National Shopping Reminder Day today.
There are 29 days left until Christmas. There's another reminder.
29 days left. Exactly 1 month away from the big day, really around 1 month or so. Boy, this is really dating me. The Bush twins, Barbara and Jenna. You remember them?
Yes.
H-Dub's little ones, they ain't little anymore. 43 today.
Wow.
They have turned 43. They're 86 years old together.
Yep.
86 together. They're not identical twins, as their dad likes to say, just fraternity twins. That's what the dad says. They're fraternal twins because their dad belonged to a fraternity. That's just a joke. That's a bad dad joke. Boy, can you believe this? You remember that show Married with Children?
Yes.
My mom and I used to watch. That was my mom's favorite with Ed O'Neill, Al
was
Bundy.
A funny show.
He'd always have his hand like right there in his pot, in his belt, and his thumb sticking out. Boy, Christina Applegate, 53 today.
Oh, she's close to my age.
53. No, she's not. She's not 28, Karen. Amy Grant. You know Amy Grant?
Singer?
Amy Grant. How about 64?
Wow.
Boy, she is keeping the candle burning today. Amy Grant, 64 today. Ben Stein. Anyone? Bueller.
Okay.
Ben Stein, Bueller. No, did he say that? No, he didn't. He was on that show, but he didn't say that.
I don't know.
80 years old today.
Wow.
Ben Stein, 80 years old. Did want to remind you again, Shopping Reminder Day, 1 month before Christmas. Time to remind you that you're only 24 more shopping days after today until Christmas. This excludes Sundays, Thanksgiving, and Christmas Eve. I'm not a fan of Black Friday anymore. It's been completely ruined and commercialized way more than it should have been.
It's not Black Friday anymore.
No.
It's Black Week, month.
Yeah,
it's
not fun anymore.
Exactly.
I only went 2 times, I'll be honest. And the 2 times I went, I just wanted to go and witness the madness of people running after flat screen TVs at Walmart.
Yes.
That aren't even worth it.
Yes.
There was an 85-inch TCL, which is an off-brand, but an 85-inch TCL TV at Walmart the other day for like $400. I was like, man, I need to get some money and buy that. 85 inches, like $400.
Is that cheap?
Yes.
I don't really buy. I'm not really into that stuff, so I don't know how much stuff costs.
Dirt cheap. You could buy that bad boy just hanging on your ceiling and just look up at it at night. So, a couple of other things here. Boy, this is a tough one. I was so sad to read this. You know Chuck Woolery?
Yes, I know. I saw he passed.
That's how I met Bridget. On the Love Connection show, met her. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be a cool story?
That would be a cool story.
Chuck Woolery, the host of Love Connection, and also was the original daytime host of The Wheel of Fortune, passed away over the weekend. He was 83. He had told his family he was tired, just wanted to go lay down, and then passed away. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's the way to go, though.
83 years old. DirecTV and Dish were talking about merging together. Didn't happen. They said that they would have to assume $10 billion in debt. It was too much. That reminds me of back in the day when we had Sirius satellite radio and XM satellite radio. Now, you know, those two converged to form Sirius XM. I didn't know that DirecTV and Dish were thinking about doing it. I don't care because I haven't used it in years.
Yeah, I don't use it anymore either.
I haven't used them either.
It was way too expensive.
I don't really see it. There's some here. How about this one? New from KFC. You a KFC fan? Do we have a KFC in Huntsville?
Not anymore.
See, there you go again. Another restaurant gone. Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're going to release the first ever chicken. I was about to say, it says we're going to release the first ever chicken flavored something. Well, you should. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're releasing the first ever chicken flavored wrapping paper.
Yuck.
It's lickable.
That's disgusting.
Lickable wrapping paper.
That's disgusting.
Also, breaking news: Rodeo is developing the very first lickable tortilla wraps or something like that. Right, Delphine? I'm just kidding. She's looking at me like, we ain't developing none of that. The first lickable napkins at Rodeo exclusively. They taste like enchiladas, only at Rodeo. Lickable napkins. Go by there, sign the petition, lick the napkin. So, okay, one final thing here. I'm just looking through these. There's so much political stuff. Oh, thank you. Boy, I just had this great feeling come across me, Karen. Oh, yeah. I just had the greatest feeling come across me. You know what's coming back? And I've been talking about getting healthier, but it's my favorite time of the year. It has something to do with a restaurant. Now, Delphine, look, support local, support Rodeo, but I'm excited about this. It's a restaurant that has
the Golden Arches.
Yeah, so where do you think I'm going with this?
McDonald's.
Yes, and what's coming back as it does every year?
Oh, the McRib or something?
The McRib's back, baby. It's coming back again.
I've never had one either, but I just, nah.
Boy, and if you like the sauce that they put on their sandwiches, they're offering jugs of it for a limited time. They went on sale over the weekend at certain McDonald's. They're online, by the way, at wholelotofmcribsauce.com. Wow. I can't wait to get a big old 5 gallons of that, take it over to Rodeo, and just smother my enchiladas with it. McRibaladas coming up. So there you go. One more thing here that I thought you guys would think this is cool. Denzel Washington, great actor, by the way.
Yes, he is.
He promises that he's got at least 2 more Equalizer movies in him. Can you believe that? That is some of the things you need to know. Here's today's impossible question. What year was the iPhone introduced? The year that the iPhone was introduced.
2009.
It's close. Think about
that.
2007. 2007 is the answer.
We had that as a trivia question one time, so that's kind of why I remembered a little bit of that.
All right. Well, that will wrap it up for all of the things you need. Let's head over to the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We have a winner today for that Lone Star Light ticket. Got to answer to win.
Hello?
Yes, who are we speaking with?
This is Catherine.
Hello, Catherine. Do you remember texting in something recently to win something somewhere?
Yeah, y'all called me on Friday.
Did you come pick those up yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, we got them for you. You're right. Our randomizer picked you again. We'll come pick them up today, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, have a good day. Bye. Oh, that's really funny. That was the lady we gave the 5 to.
Oh, okay.
We didn't save her name in the system, and that's why it was in there. And it retexted in again. All right, well, let's head back over. How funny is that? Catherine, come pick those tickets up, please. All right, because Sonia over here is going to take them. All right, here we go. We got another one here. All right. Oh, boy, that was a loud number 7 there. Okay, I've already given something away if your number begins with a 7. Oh. Boy, that's about to blow my ears out, Karen. Oh, didn't answer. Hold on, let's try it one more time. If you don't answer, you don't win. Answer, you don't win. Well, there you go. All right, let's go to the next one. I got a Lone Star Light ticket, the $40 value. We had over 70 people text in last week for those tickets.
Hello?
Well, this is old Earl and Wilma Jean here. Who's this?
Jennifer.
Listen, Jennifer, are you at work right now? Are you at home?
I'm home. I'm not working. I have a procedure this morning. So I'm not working.
Well, we got a procedure. You ain't paid your water bill, and the city's hired Earl and Wilma Jean here.
My landlord pays my water bill.
Wilma Jean, you on with me? She's a witness. Wilma Jean, you here?
I'm here.
Oh, it's old Wilma Jean over here. She didn't pay her water bill, Wilma.
Time to cut it off.
All right.
Blame my landlord. It's in my rent.
Well, we're gonna send you to the Lone Star Light instead. How about that?
That is wonderful.
Well, congratulations, Jennifer. We called 2 other people. One of them called last week. They texted in again, but I don't know why, because they won. And
oh no!
And the person who
I was trying so hard last week for those tickets because my grandkids loved it last year, and I'm like, oh, I need to win this week, and I didn't. So I was so disappointed.
Well, you won this week. We got 1 ticket though, 1 ticket remaining, and we're going to give you the 1 ticket. We honestly don't have more, so we're going to give you 1. Does that work?
That'll work.
All right. Well, thank you. It's Jennifer Augustinetti. She has been with us since day 1.
Yes, she has.
Yes,
That's
since
her name
the beginning.
now. Yeah, thanks,
It's
Jennifer, for tuning in.
It's been a great 400 and something episodes now.
Yeah, and you know what? You haven't won in a long time. It's been a couple of months.
It's been a while, yeah.
Well, welcome back to the Win Circle. We're at Publishers.
I know, right?
We're going to show up in the van, and that's what we ought to do, Karen. We ought to get a van and make it like real prestigious, and then be like, "Oh,
and then
here's
give them a Lone Star Light
yeah,
ticket.
give you a Lone Star Light ticket."
I mean, hey, anything given
Like
is
the
good. so.
publisher clearinghouse people that show up to your door with a big check.
Yeah, we'll have like a WCFCU big check on there, and I'll put like $5 on it. I mean, it'll be great because that's all I've got. All right. Well, hey, have a blessed day. All right, Jennifer. We'll have those ready for pickup. Don't come today if you come today, don't come until after 1 because we're delivering food today and tomorrow. So we will be here today and tomorrow until like 11 a.m., and then we're gone from 11 to 1 because we're delivering food, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'd have to try to make it tomorrow then, because after my procedure this afternoon, I don't know when I'll be back in Huntsville. So yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, hey, God bless you. Good luck on that procedure, all right?
Thank you. Y'all have
Jennifer.
a good day.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, she's been with us since we started.
That's awesome.
That's funny that Catherine, though, it popped back up on there, and she did. She texted in last week. I ain't got 5 more tickets. I'm sorry. So, well, Karen, that'll wrap it up. Thanks for hanging.
All right. Hope to see you guys at trivia tonight. And if you can't get by there to sign the petition, remember you can call Sonia, you can call me, you can call Delphina, and we'll come to you.
Any final thing about Walker County Federal? I know y'all got a lot going on involved in the community. Give us an update on maybe just some of the things you offer. Maybe there's somebody new and they're wondering, well, you keep talking about Walker County Federal Credit Union. Before we sign off, just let folks know what y'all do and how they can come by and see you.
Well, we're a full-service financial institution, and we offer everything that the big box banks do. In fact, somebody posted on Facebook a bank recommendation, a financial institution, and someone recommended us. Several people did, so thank you all. We appreciate that. And the person who was looking said, do you offer, electronic signatures, and do you offer this, mobile deposit, this, that,
we have
and
a horse and carriage.
And we do all of that. And we're local. We answer the phone when you call, and you're getting the phone answered by someone who's actually sitting in the building, not someone in another state or another country. So you're talking to somebody who is in the office and that you can walk in and speak to when you go in there. And, it's not like this one doesn't know what happened or, so we're local, we're friendly, and we offer all the things that the big banks do.
They do, and I can speak on that, not just giving them a testimonial because they're a sponsor on this show, but we've been a customer. They took care of our vehicle loans, my debt consolidation loan, our nonprofit account through Spirit Media is there, our joint account, which we only have $25 in because we don't want to put money in it, and Bridget don't want to put money in it because we don't really want to know who has what. Also a business account, personal, we have everything there.
Yeah, and we appreciate that.
They will take care of. I will say this, if we were back in the days of the BlackBerry phone, do you remember those?
I do. I had one of those.
Had the little pearl and the keypad on it. If you still had those phones, Karen's keyboard would be wore out by how much she cares about her customers.
We do
The
a
letters
lot
would
of
be wore out.
emailing, and yes, we do a lot. We communicate with you. If you email us, we're going to email you back. If you leave us a message, we're going to call you back, and you're going to talk to somebody who's actually here and not in another country or another state. Not a call center. You're getting somebody who's actually there.
Finally, Karen, before we go, Thanksgiving plans. What are you doing? I know you get that one day and then you got to go back to work.
Yes,
but what are you
unfortunately, I only have one day off, which is Thursday, so that doesn't allow me time really to do a whole lot of anything. So.
But what are you eating on Thursday? What do you plan on eating?
A friend of ours is having a Friendsgiving, and so we're all bringing something, and he's smoking turkeys, and we're just going to hang out, probably play cards, and just be thankful for friends.
Amen. Well, hey, have a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving,
Thank
Karen.
you. You
to
too.
you and Russell and y'all's family and Mama Joy out there. Love you. I can't wait to meet your mom. Well, does she come to Huntsville sometime?
She hasn't in a while because her husband has been ill. But hopefully she will soon. I hope to see her soon.
Where does she live
So,
again?
Palestine.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm sure she'd be okay with it. If next time I go through Palestine, I'm going to
Give her a call. That's right.
I'm going to go by and meet her in person and
yeah,
take
you
a photo
should.
with her.
You should. She'd love
would.
that. She'd love that.
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up, friends. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Remember, we're only going to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're taking off Thursday and Friday, but we will be back at it tomorrow with the Thompson family. I believe Deneen is going to be with us tomorrow. Just hanging out. Nobody lined up then, and the rest of the week we don't have any guests. So if you know of a nonprofit or someone in the community that'd love to come hang out with us and tell their story before Thanksgiving, we'd love to have them. That'll wrap it up, though. Big thank you, as always, to Walker County Federal Credit Union. Thank you to Sonia and Delphina coming by today. Delphina, by the way, brought us some breakfast tacos, so we're about to indulge here in a minute. So go to trivia tonight, 6 o'clock. Get there a little bit early, get you something to eat, and let's support local business and help out where we can. Huntsville, I always end with this, and it's so true. Please, please, please provide a word of encouragement to somebody. Lift them up. Somebody out there, I guarantee, needs you today. And I always say that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement and lift somebody up today. Hey, we love you. We thank you. And we will be back at it tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7:30. Until then, so long.
Bye.
Thank you, Karen.
Bye.